Hey everybody, it's Savagesageyt, and welcome back to my playthrough of Tales of Berseria. In the last episode, we learned a lot over at the town at Haria, and, apparently a priestess and her daughter has gone missing looking after, this temple. And so we're on the outside of Palemede's temple now, ready to, investigate. But first we have an expedition, as always. Let's see. Nice! Actually, that was a really good... Yeah, that was great. Great haul. We still need to find the next island and stuff, but that was a really good haul overall. Let's see what people have to say.
The map's getting filled in little by little.
There's still a long way to go. It's a big world out there.
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot can happen on the waves. The far seas are unexplored territory for a reason.
I'd imagine so. The seasons and the weather can change the sea completely.
Oh. Do I sense a budding interest in the sea?
Think you're feeling less apathetic about it now?
I wouldn't say that. I was just reminded of something someone once said to me.
Wonder who that someone was.
I spy with my little eyes a kiddo who's spying at my bewitching waist. Oh, sorry. I just couldn't help it. What are those books anyway? Oh, that's a great question. Since you asked, I'll reveal the secrets of my tomes just for you. On the right, I've got my household ledger in the back, and my magic encyclopedia in the front. That one I mostly use for oil blotting paper. What's oil blotting paper? It's a girl thing. The two on the left are my heavy book, which I use for flower pressings, and then my super pop-up book. A super pop-up book? When you open it, it pops out with the force of a raging river! When an enemy has me cornered, I can just open it up facing a nearby wall and pop! Instant getaway! The only downside is that it's a real pain to try to get closed again, so I haven't used it in years. What about the book right in front? That's actually layer cake. Whoa, really? Seared into its batter are precious bits of knowledge. Eating it is just as good for your brain as it is for your stomach. Wow! I had no idea that was possible. He's taking this so seriously, I almost feel bad. All of your books are so interesting, Magilu. That's really cool. There's no end to your curiosity, is there? What do you say? Want to take a closer look? Boy, would I. If you really do, then say, Magilu, I want to get to know you better. Magilu, I want to get to know you better. All right, I accept. I'll reveal to you my most private secrets. Wow, so that's what's on the other side of these books. I wouldn't have ever guessed that.
That's questionable.
What are you doing with Laphicet? He said he wanted to see, so I'm showing him. You have no right to stand in the way of his desires.
Jesus.
It's my job to protect him as his vessel, especially from someone so wicked as yourself. Also, what you're doing runs contrary to public decency.
Witches aren't supposed to be decent. These bindings with the locks on them. This style used to be really popular during the Meliodas dynasty.
Now that I know you're such a bad influence for him, I'll be keeping a closer eye on you.
If you can't learn to take it easy, nobody's ever gonna want to marry you, you know.
Oh my
Like you're a
god.
shining example of marriage material yourself.
True.
Hey, Magilu, could you turn them over one more time? I want to see how the book's attached to your belt. Yeah, sure.
That's okay. Laphicet doesn't have a dirty mind. He's just, curious about the books. Over here, we have some red sage. Nice. Me when I'm angry.
Hey, Magilu, I was wondering about that book you have on your waist. The one you called your heavy book, for flower pressings. Your curiosity truly knows no bounds, does it, kiddo? Okay, nobody else knows this, but since you're so interested, I'd hate to leave you hanging. My heavy book, the one I use for flower pressings, is none other than a collection of Bienfu's poetry. Bienfu likes to write poems? Yep. You'd never guess it, but he's actually just about the best Moloch poet around. Some people even call him the Great Norman Poet. Here, I'll read you my favorite one. If there is something unimportant happening to the east, I'm made to go there and back. If there is something unimportant happening to the west, I'm made to go there and back. I can never rest nor be at peace. Every day my life is a living hell. That's heavy stuff, isn't it? That's what makes it so good for pressing flowers. It's so wonderfully, oppressively heavy. Moggy Lou, your face has gone all sinister looking.
That's funny. Moggy Lou is, she's something.
What's this?
A demon!
The demon we heard about? Sounds like it's having fun.
Then we'll use this distraction.
Wow. I mean, I guess this is good timing if the demon's running in there killing people. Good for us.
Wow, look outside! It's the ocean! This was a place of worship for Amenoch, the Water Empyrean. The ancients built this sanctuary underwater for the same reason that Eumasia's temples were built underground. But building this underwater couldn't have been easy.
Aye. With the Earth temples, all they had to do was keep digging. Here, they had water to contend with.
How did they do it? You can't split the sea like you can a log.
They started by stacking giant stone blocks in the shallows, creating an enclosed space. Then they drained the water and expanded the enclosure. Once they had done that enough times and secured enough dry space, they were able to dig into the sea floor.
It's mind-boggling, isn't it?
The humans believed that by going through such great hardships to build these temples, they could show the depth of their devotion.
Additionally, current research suggests the site of this temple once sat on the seacoast.
What? Are you saying I'm wrong?
No, I'm only reporting what I've read in academic journals.
How would coastal ruins sink into the ocean?
When the Empyreans began their slumber, the land shifted, and this temple was swallowed by the sea. Scholars were able to prove that the sand and the heavy stones formed an airtight seal around the structure. Later, people carved an undersea tunnel to connect to the temple, bringing it to its current state.
Now that you mention it, I think I read that book too. Revised Theories on Ancient Architecture, right?
That's the one. Have you read it, Aizen?
No, I only read the first edition.
The problem with the stone enclosure theory is that each time you expand the enclosure, the innermost stones have to be carried out. Once that was pointed out as being too inefficient, alternate theories were developed. The revised edition has a number of competing theories. I highly recommend reading it.
I will then.
So, wait, was that a complete rebuttal of Aizen's explanation?
That was not my intention.
It's okay. Archaeology is a continuous process of asking new questions and making new discoveries. Prevailing theories change all the time.
What's it matter anyway? Let's just get going.
Poor Aizen, he's sad. Yeah, they kind of like stack a bunch of these little side conversations all at once, so I'm like semi-spacing them out. Here, let's space them out with a good old battle. How does that sound, everyone? Hopefully good, because I did it. Alright, nice. So, I mean, same old here. Battle system's pretty easy. Boom, come here, biatch. Yes, there we go. We're looking for all of that. I love when the Discord one specifically, when we can Theronize humans, I am Gucci. Love it. Because Discord's just a great move. Covers a lot of ground too and makes great combos. We love that. Well, that guy was easy. Oh, and there we go, another Discord. Love that. Yeah, there's just a bunch of them. What, did I get like 3 of them in one pile here? This should be a good one. A good battle to separate all the conversations. But how is everybody doing? I feel like it's been like forever since I've been able to sit and record Berseria with you guys. So I hope everyone is doing well. Oh my gosh. I will, fair warning, just as we get into this episode and next episode probably, they're gonna hit you right in the feels, just so you know. It's, this is probably like the saddest part of the game, in my opinion. Well, that's actually debatable. But, we'll see. I think you guys will see that it is, can be quite sad. But it's okay. Alright, there we go. We're loving that. God, there's just so many of them. This was a really big combo, eh? Well, luckily we did pretty good with it. Get the hell up. Yeah, when you devour them, it kind of like makes them stand up. So it's like, sometimes I'll do that just to do it. Same with Discord, that'll break him up. Alright.
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
Well, at least Magilu got her Void Ring done, so let's check that out real quick before I forget about it. So everybody's done the Resistance Ring now. Everybody's done that. Everybody's done that. Magilu, you've done that already. You've already done the Aqua Ring. So now you're on the Wind Ring, I guess. That's a good one. Cool. Alright.
There's no Empyrean here, right, Eisen?
If you're worried about it, why not flip that coin of his? Heads, no Empyrean. Tails, Empyrean Central.
But it always comes up tails.
Like I said before, these temples are nothing more than places of worship built by human hands. The current religion started when humans, fearful of natural forces, began to worship four gods they called the Empyreans. If you're concerned about whether or not one is sleeping in these ruins, just remember that their very existence is only legend.
Be that as it may, Inominat certainly exists.
Aye. But I've never heard a single story of anyone actually seeing an Empyrean. Inominat must be a special case then.
Must be.
I suppose so. If there were 4 more like him, and they were all trying to stop us, we'd be sunk.
I can't disagree.
Yeah, one of them's already proven to be very difficult. Created an entire abbey and all that stuff. And the one time we did face him, we barely escaped through like the Earth Pulse or something. And also, I saw you guys in the comments. You're like, I'm surprised you didn't start making a list of cast chests that you've missed. I like kind of loosely have an idea in my head. We've only missed like a couple, but as time goes on, I'm probably going to have to make a list. Here's a new enemy, so we might as well run into them. Hammerer, it's just a Moloch. Loose Molochs, that's kind of weird, but I mean, they're in the Abbey. There's Exorcist around, so I'm sure they can count as guards as well. Who knows? There you go. Get murked. Love that. Wonderful. Alright. Excuse me. There we go. Nice. I don't know, sometimes with these battles I kind of get it in the loss for words because it's like, what do I say? I'm just punching the shit out of them. In these like random battles, there's not that much of a strategy. In the boss battles, there definitely is. But in like these little battles when it's like kind of weaker enemies like this, you just kind of go for them. I mean, I could switch up my party a little bit. I probably should have Laffy set in the party just to begin with. That is my favorite party, actually. Hold on.
Victory is ours.
Personally, my favorite party is
Fighting is
this.
scary, but okay.
Put them like that. That's probably my favorite party. We'll roll with them for a little bit. But as you guys know, I like to switch it up. So this is pretty much going to be like a big temple, similar to the water temple. Noise that lowers the waterfall, so that's good. Yeah, these are the chalices, and they kind of control the waterfalls. That's going to be the gimmick of this whole area. So it opened that door down there. I'm sure you can see it on the map. There's one on the other side as well, and I forget. Oh, you need some like a teardrop or something. All the pedestals have to have that like water symbol within them. I just skipped that guy because fuck him. Let's go ahead and turn this one on as well. Oh, and do you see that cracked wall behind there? We're going to have to explore that a little. Nice. Alright, kick this bitch down. Awesome. Good cat spirits there and a chest, so I'll take that. Denor bottle, I already have too many. I'll keep it in mind though. Maybe I have to like... I'll use one and I'll come back. It's probably never going to happen. Oh, there's a new enemy. Might as well fight him. Deep Barrier. I think we've seen their cousins before, but not these ones specifically. Oh yeah, they were at that one fortress. Vortigern, I think, is what it was called. But these are stronger versions. Still not too bad though, as long as you don't let them like kind of get away from you. Once they start being able to use like their defensive spells and like really defending against you, then they can kind of be annoying. But short of that, they're all right. They're pretty chill. Nice.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
There you go. All right, so now both of those doors are open to us. And I believe there's going to be a cat's chest in this dungeon as well. As per usual, honestly. So good for us. That'll be fun. Alright, in here is the jewel. I removed it. And a teleportation point. So there's going to be a couple of those throughout here. Oh. A life bottle, I'm full. Oh, this is the behind the waterfall area. Well, at least right now it's behind a waterfall. Look at the cat spirits. I thought this was like one of those regular warps. This is like one of those hard points where you can kind of go back and forth. So you keep that in mind because you'll have to navigate. Let's check what's in this other room. Just a chest. We love that. It's a dark bottle and some more cat spirits. We're definitely collecting more, but like I said, I know there's going to be at least one in this dungeon, so after that we're going to have to be even more diligent. We might be able to pay off one of our debts after this dungeon, hopefully. Alright, now that I put that in and we can turn this one on, it opens up the door behind us. No more waterfall. This temple is kind of cool. Kind of gives me slight Ocarina of Time water temple vibes. But it's definitely different because that was more about the water level and this is just like changing waterfalls in order for access. But still, I like it. Is that the demon they were talking about?
Well, it wiped out the security for us, but...
Well, look at that. Wolfie's got the crest of Aminoch. The same pendant worn by priestesses.
Uh-oh.
Then that makes this demon.
Yeah, she must be the missing mother, Mahina.
Can't be.
Damn, they drove the mother into demonhood, I guess. Well, let's take her on because she's coming at us. I mean, it's a freaking demon, so we gotta do what we can. Luckily, she's not too much of a problem. Nice. Oh gosh, there you go, Consuming Claw. Yeah, she's one of those, I mean, just like all the werewolf type enemies, like if you let them get away from you, they're gonna start doing some shit. So you kind of want to just keep them close, keep the pressure on them, don't let them run around, and just kind of go from there. Here, I'll even do this. And this should finish her off too. Goodbye. Nice.
To think a priestess, beloved by her village, would become a demon.
Eleanor?
She's never going to be the same again. This is the least I can do for her. So says reason.
Huh? That feeling.
Damn!
Let the demon be. We don't need it.
Leave it be, Eleanor. I mean, I get where she's coming from in her point of view because she's like, essentially, I can put her out of her misery because she's never going to be the same again. But, there, I mean, I don't know. That's a twisty road. Alright, let's see.
That demon. I guess she caught demon blight when she was looking for her daughter.
Yeah, that's what the girl at the inn said.
But even after turning into a demon, she's still searching for her daughter. Well, Rokurok, Korogane, and Dial all remember what they wanted when they were human, right? Demon or not, she's a mother. It's no surprise she would still be protective of her child.
It could be that. Or it could be something else.
Well, I hope that's what it is.
I know that must be how she felt as a human. But demons don't have a sense of motherhood or any such thing. You saw how violent she was. She's not Mahina anymore. When she became a demon, she lost all capacity for empathy and love. It's heartbreaking, but it's the truth.
Velvet and Rokurou still have empathy.
One demon left unchecked could take 100 lives. And this one's even willing to attack exorcists. Demons can wipe out entire villages, even cities, just as they destroyed my village. Thus, my path is clear.
Eleanor is right. There's no turning back once you've changed. Perhaps it would be a mercy to grant her peace through death.
Yeah, you can tell that Laphicet obviously doesn't feel the same way. And it's true. I mean, Rokurou and Aizen... I mean, not Aizen, but Rokurou definitely is a demon, and Velvet is a demon. And they still have forms of empathy. I mean, they seem like they're characters, they're people. I don't think that Eleanor necessarily makes that connection. Like, she doesn't think of them as, like, real things. So that's unfortunate. Hopefully she can get over that at some point.
Really?
Ooh, your Amber Doll, Magilu. You're just kind of blowing through this shit right now, huh? Let's start on your chocolate doll now.
Is Innominat really an Empyrean?
What makes you ask that all of a sudden?
Well, according to the song Grimm deciphered, Innominat is an 8-headed dragon, right? The Empyreans are supposed to be these holy beings, but using Therians to feed on malevolence sounds more sinister than divine to me.
You've got a point there. Empyreans are a type of Malachim, and that doesn't seem like any Malak we've seen. And even less so when we're talking an 8-headed dragon.
Is it so far-fetched?
What do you think will happen if the Therians come together in one place?
Well, it wouldn't be good. My guess is they'd merge together into a giant, horrific monster. The mighty beast will attack us with its 8 long, snake-like necks and 8 heads spitting hellfire!
I can see your worry.
Right? And that's 8 heads with only 6 of us to take them on. It'd be more than we could handle.
I'd have to conjure up a double or two.
You can do that?
Of course not.
Then why mention it?
Oh!
What is it, Laphicet?
Do you think each head would act of its own free will? Because if they do, they'd be uncoordinated, bumping into each other and going this way and that, giving us an opening. If we fight as one united whole, I know we can win.
Yes! If we work hand in hand, victory is ours. Right, everyone? Huh?
Us, united? Have you looked at us recently? Well, I mean, maybe.
Aw, poor Laphicet. Magilu's like, no, bitch. Like, have you seen us?
It won't open. Is there some sort of trick to it?
Well, you could always try busting through it, but I wouldn't. Who knows what sort of traps you might trigger?
I know. Look at that diamond-shaped stone in the door. Haven't we seen that somewhere else?
You're right. It was on the pedestal with that chalice.
That huge thing? You must have some sharp eyes there.
I was more interested in what was inside that chalice.
So, what? That chalice is the key?
Somehow I doubt it'll be that simple. Some stones are colored and some aren't. It must hold some kind of significance.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I'll just tell you guys now. It's directly associated with those chalices. So we have to find a way to navigate through this temple with all the chalices lit. So, you know, that'll be a thing. Can't get up this way, so I guess we'll go through this door. There's going to be places to explore and things to do. I don't know if I want to fight those guys yet. But I do want all the cat spirits, thank you. We'll take them all. Any kind of treasures, any kind of anything, I will get. Nice. And when that's on, it makes a bridge. Interesting development. Water bridges. Dragon Quest 1, is that you? No, it's not.
Whoa! A water bridge!
Water bridge, water bridge, we love water bridge. Oh. Well, wait a minute. We can't get across now. Well, what if I turn you off? Now the waterfall stops, but for some reason the water bridge stays. It's interesting, I know. Lit. And we want all of these that we can get our hands on. Are you kidding? We've been in debt for so long. Red lavender, we'll take those too. I'm gonna skip some of these battles just so we can make a little bit of progress through this video, because we've had lots of side deals going on. Oh, a broken wall again. Thank you. We love that. And inside is a chip, a little jewel. Oh, and there's the cat's chest. 200. I got it. Boom. At least that's taken care of. Set the jewel. Now we can turn it on or off. Whatever you may need. Boom. And when these ones are off, the diamond ones, the water's off, then the switch is glowing. And this should be working again. But to make the teardrop ones glow, the water has to be on. Now that we have that bridge, we have like multiple ways of kind of navigating through there. So we can turn this one on just so that it's active. Yes, we have to watch the scene every time, I know. It's a pain in the ass. But it is what it is. Nice. Now we'll go back downstairs. And we can use this. Oop, this is that teleportation spot that we had before. We know that's already a life bottle in there. Can't do anything about that, so oh well. But sorry, I had to sneeze. I don't know why my face is attacking me lately. It's an issue, really. Anyways, what we want to do is we want to take advantage of that teleportation spot, because like I said, these teardrops need to have the water on for them to be active. So there you go. Turn this one on, and then we'll take the teleport stone back that we've been using and use that to kind of get around this barrier, because obviously this is going to close off that door again. But we don't really care, because we already have the other side of getting in. So that is not too bad. So now we want to go this way. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying here with the door. Hopefully, maybe we can go look at the door again, so then that'll give you a little bit more insight. Ooh, our expedition already. That was pretty quick. We got new crab shells and a portrait of the 3 guardians. Nice. Oh, and Normanite. Oh, wow. Did we get all the things from there? Almost. We're missing just one thing. So we're going to go back. But still, that's pretty impressive. Alright. So now that we can walk back through this way, we'll go to the other side, because we still haven't gone over that way. But look, we only have one more diamond that needs to be turned on now, because I went and turned on all the other ones. So once I do this next one, then all the rooms will be open. So you can use that to lift. Let's check over this side first. Oh my god. So there's another room with a waterfall that we probably want to get into, but we're not really sure how yet. And more cat spirits. That's what we're looking for. So that would be this one. We do have to turn it off for right now. And then we'll be able to turn it back on later. Nice. This dungeon is cool. It has a pretty cool atmosphere, to be honest with you. Thank you. We'll grab those tails coins. Oh, that didn't activate. Never mind. That's not the one I thought it was. It's only over here, I guess. So we'll use that. Screw all you guys. I mean, I might get some encounters and stuff later, but right now we're good. Thank you. So turn this one off. Oh, that's the one that's through the door. Okay, so this jewel is on like before, but the water one, oh, that path up there is only for a chest. I guess I should do it. We would have had to walk around anyway. Oh my gosh, how did you get me, sir? How did you catch me? Why are you faster than me? That's a problem. Come here, let me kick your ass. You're gonna make me do this shit? How dare you? Velvet will not stand for that shit. Oh, Rokuro won't either. He's pissed. He's like, what the hell? We were trying to make progress through this dungeon. What are you doing? And I agree. Boom.
Your style is really...
Good job. Alright, now turn this one on. Which we know obviously blocks the way here, but we don't care anymore because we already went and turned off the other chalice. Or turned it on, but it made it off, because that's what the diamond ones do. So now all the chalices, yep. All the chalices are open, or lit up at least, so the door should be open to us. First off, though, I'm pretty sure there's some treasure or something over here that I would like to take part in. Thank you. Ooh, a radiant doll. That's new. All sorts of cat spirits up in here. So yeah, like I said, we'll probably be able to pay off one of our cat's debts for now. Oh, this is what tells you about the 7 jewels shining, but I already knew about it, so I told you. Tishy. Fuck you, stone statue. Alright. So, the door will be open to us, and we will open it in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Tales of Berseria. Make sure to smash that like button for me to show your support for the series. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already to see more content like this. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!